snap and they would laugh. Like, they were just being so nice. And because sometimes when you do a show, you kind of rely on the audience, like, oh, what are the audience like today? And sometimes they don't laugh at anything because that's just how the audience will be. But luckily, the second day, the audience was so, like, they were happy and they were in a good mood and they were laughing at everything because it was funny. The like, for example, like, there's a bit where Sophia pulls the bell because it's Badger's house, and Emily Johnson ran upstairs to have the rope, and she pulled it up, and then Sophia went, "It's not there." Like, it was hilarious. Like, we didn't expect it backstage because she probably told Emily to do it, like, the moment in time, just like just like Adam told me to beat him up that moment in time. So they're probably laughing as well because we didn't rehearse it. But I feel like with me, improvisation doesn't go well at all. I'm not good at it. It's too much pressure. Like, I don't know. If you were to tell me improvise a scene and then you gave me like 5 minutes to start it off, I'd be fine. But if you were to tell me right now, do this, I would freak out. I wouldn't know what to do. It doesn't go well for me at all. But the fact that they made it look so real and it looked like it's part of the show, it was just amazing. Like, I was just like, it was so good to watch and hear and everything. But yeah, day two, even the teacher said that everyone took risks. Like, even little animals took risks. Like, they didn't see it in rehearsal, but on the show day, they all loved it. And I think it's good to take risk, especially if you have like a 2 day show. I feel like the second day is always like, ooh, let's try something new that they didn't see on show day one. And I think that's good because like Gavin said, you don't want to get bored of your character. You want to make it fresh. You want to take little things and try out new things so you can not be bored of the character. And I completely agree with that because when I was doing my character when I was the gypsy in the first show day, I was bored of my character. I was like, what can I do to not feel like Val on stage? What can I do to feel like a gypsy? And beating Adam up and having my voice change and adding little things. I loved I loved the character, like, oh, I'm screaming. I loved I loved my character, but when I added risks into it, I loved it even more. So the where's Toad bit. Second, no, that is probably yeah, it's one of my favorite scenes in that show because basically, Where's Toad bit is just about everyone in the village getting sick and tired of what Toad's doing. Toad's sold Albert to a gypsy. Toad stolen a dress. Toad stole Albert from the barge woman. Toad stole Monica. Everything he's done is in this one bit, and it's into a song, or not a song. It's like a rant kind of, and it starts off with the Weasels, obviously, because the Weasels don't like Toad. And they're angry, and then we kind of look around and we're like, do you know what? They're right. Like, we don't like Toad. Like, why has Toad done this? Just because he's rich and just because he has the best house in the whole wood riverbank, whatever you want to call it, doesn't mean that he should be allowed to do this. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of like it's an evil scene, but it's not at the same time because we all come together as one and realize we want to kill Toad, basically. There's this one, like, peak moment where Connie, which is the fox, comes and says the line, and she kind of looks around and grabs us, and we're like, do you know what? She's so right. And we all come front stage and we scream and we're shouting and then we find but it was not actually him because it's a tie. And then we go off, but it's just such a powerful, like, moment because we all come together as one, as an ensemble, to kill Toad. Well, not kill him, but we want to kill him. Yeah, that was on both nights that was powerful. Like each night, like we get the energy because at first it was so bad. Like when we did the little like stomping around the floor, and I felt so uncomfortable. I didn't even want to be on stage when when that part happened because it looked so bad. I felt so uncomfortable. But once Leanne helped us and we found a way to like make it look natural and good at the same time, both nights it was perfect. Like both nights, energy was there. The anger was there. Like you could see in everyone's like expression, especially Adam's. I, I feel like day two on Adam, he was even more angry. Um, I don't know. I feel like day two with everyone, it's just like better because you get like like a second chance. But um, but yeah, Adam was like the most angriest because he just got sold and beat up basically. So his anger kind of like lingers through the air and goes into our like bodies, and we all just like come as one and try to find Toad and kill him. Um, so that happened. I think after what was it? The fight scene. It should be yeah, the fight scene. Oh, the fight scene is hilarious. Like, it's basically the Weasels took over Toad Hall, and we're all celebrating. And Chief Weasel's having a speech, and we're all drinking. We're all drunk, not drunk. We're all like drinking. We're all celebrating, eating all of this, and we're in Toad's house, and Toad, Badger, Rat, and Mole are like on the side, and they're like hearing everything what we're saying, and then at some point Badger's Atom lads Atom, and we're all it's like a I want to say it's like a black and white film with no no lines. It's just a anthem, and it's just everyone running around, and it's really quick. Like them things I'm on about, they're like black and white, and they're all like speeded up, and it's really shit fighting. It's not like professional karate stuff. It's really like, for example, me and Maddie have a scene, yeah, where I go and punch her and she dodges, and then she holds a gun at me, and it's backwards, and I have to flip around. I'm like, mate, flip it around, and I'm like, and she's like, oh, thank you, and then I have to run because she's having a gun at me. It's stuff like that, and like as well, when Rhea just like literally, because she's meant to be a fat character, she just literally lays on the Weasels, and they just can't get up because he's meant to be fat, so they're like, oh, can't get up. It's stuff like that, but it's moments like that that you like. It's just amazing, like because it's so shit, you remember it more. I feel like if it was like a professional fighting scene, it'd be so boring. But the fact that we made it shit was actually the reason why it was amazing. Um, yeah, and then um all the mains, all the main roles come on, and they celebrate with Toad having a party. Um, I don't know. The party was a bit with me because both nights this was both. The fight went great, but like both nights, literally, there's not one night where I was like, ugh, no. Um, um, we do like a massive like maypole thing. Oh my god, the first night my ribbon fell off, but I made it work. I just pretended it was on there. It was fine. I don't know. I feel like